Kanye West is back. What's good guys, Kel here. Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign have dropped Vultures 2 after months and months of keeping fans waiting after his release of Vultures 1 back in February 10th of this year. Anyways, it got me interested in what Kanye's been up to the past couple of years, and oh boy, is this shit crazy.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the...
As you all probably know, Kanye West has done some pretty fucking wild shit. He's made anti-Semitic statements, beef with Taylor Swift, and lost Kim Kardashian to Pete Davidson, which I mean, didn't last long, but hey, what are you gonna do? Anyways, after his divorce, I feel like Kanye really just started going insane, or at least more insane than he was. So today I want to look at some of the outrageous things he's done so far. Hint hint, they're not pretty. Real quick though, before we get into that, I want to look at some of the stuff coming out about his new album. A lot of people online have been saying that the album doesn't even seem fully finished, with people tweeting every album has gotten worse and worse for Ye. It's so bad, I was able to cope over Vultures 1, I can't cope over this. None of the tracks go anywhere and they go on for too long with shit lyrics. How did they think this was remotely good? Okay, to me, this seems a little harsh. I personally thought it was pretty good. Maybe my music taste is fucking cooked, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not the best music I've ever heard in my life, but it's definitely listenable. I feel like these days people are so quick to hate on shit rather than giving it a real genuine chance. Personally, my favorite song on the album was Field Trip. That shit is a fucking bob. Anyways, one interesting thing that I stumbled across following the release of the album is people accusing Kanye of using AI on the song Sky City.
You haven't got a penthouse that I can rent out. I can see Rick James with his feet up on Prince's couch. Always wanted to know did Biggie get a big house? Do Pac got a thug mansion? Is it pimped out?
I don't know, it does sound a little iffy, but I just don't see why he would ever do something like that. In my opinion, either the entire album is AI or none of it is. Like, why would he choose to make that one line AI rather than just say it himself? I think what's more likely is the mix got like fucked up somehow. Either he was like too lazy to fix it, or the album was rushed or something like that. I don't know though. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Anyway, seeing all the AI stuff reminded me of something Kanye said a while back, where he was talking about how if he ever went missing and returned, it wasn't actually him.
If I ever went anywhere, we'd know why.
After I saw that clip again, I kind of went down the conspiracy rabbit hole, and I started looking into the stuff people were saying where people thought Kanye is now a clone. And I know. This shit sounds crazy, and at first I definitely didn't believe it. But I'm gonna lay some evidence out for you to at least let you make up your own opinion. First up, let me play a little clip where Kanye talks about Hollywood and how people in the industry are controlled.
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? That I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
Me too.
You understand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Michael Jordan. What about him? His daddy, right? Now in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control trauma. They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, you
Send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names, none of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody.
This guy's crazy. Personally, I don't know, I feel like this guy's a little too paranoid and is kind of just saying these things to seem edgy and feed his fans shit that they want to hear. There's also been a couple photos of Kanye that started going viral around a year ago, specifically this one, where people say that he looks completely different and looks like fake somehow. In my opinion, all he looks like is a fucking Roblox character. Like, this guy looks so fucking goofy, what are you doing? I really don't get all these massive influencers that wear ridiculous costumes, call it fashion, and then get praised for it. Like, do you remember Doja Cat's one where she was all red and shit? Bro looks like a strawberry gone rogue. I don't get how people see that and think it's some fucking genius fashion statement. And trust me, I get it. Celebrities are supposed to be out there and get attention from the media any way they can. But I low-key feel like our society is slowly transitioning to something out of the Hunger Games. You know, where people in the Capitol wear all those like wild outfits and shit? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah, Kanye. Realistically, Kanye hasn't been cloned. That shit is so outrageous, it's insane. However, I do want to talk about him and his new wife, Bianca Censori. Both of them got married on December 20th, 2022, only a couple months after him and Kim got divorced. And since then, he's been doing some crazy shit to her that I think needs to be getting more attention. Firstly, Bianca has been covering her face in most of the paparazzi photos she appears in. I don't know if it's because Kanye is forcing her to, or if she's just deciding to, Either way, shit's just weird. I mean, maybe they're trying to keep up their brand of being all mysterious and cryptic or whatever, but to me, it seems so odd, I don't know. There's also been a couple articles published saying that he doesn't allow her to speak, which is so fucked up, I don't understand it. And it doesn't even stop there, he also controls what she eats and what she wears, which I guess explains the face coverings I just mentioned. But it seems to me like he's brainwashed her and turned her into this radicalized version of Kim Kardashian. Like, the two look practically identical. I mean, I guess you could say Kanye definitely has a type. And some of you may be thinking, why doesn't she just leave the relationship? Well, I did some research and apparently people close to the two have said that Bianca has no mind of her own anymore and simply obeys whatever Kanye says. She's also apparently told her friends to fuck off after they criticize her relationship, which I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just looking out for her. Like, to me, it seems like her relationship with Kanye is pretty fucking abusive. And you have to remember that when people get into relationships like that, it's so fucking hard to leave and stand up for yourself. Like, Bianca probably feels trapped because first of all, Kanye's a pretty powerful guy. She's probably thinking that she could be harmed or something if she tries to leave. And secondly, maybe she feels like her reputation and career are tied to this extremely controversial guy, and leaving him would only bring her hate and ruin her life. I don't know, shit like that is just so horrible. She's also apparently forced to work out even though Kanye doesn't, the fat fuck. I don't know, overall I feel like their relationship is just weird as fuck. Like, there's no way either of them are happy, I just don't see it. Anyway, sorry for rambling a little bit about Kanye's past, I just thought this shit was pretty interesting. My final verdict on Vultures 2 is, it was alright. I like some of the songs, I think Field Trip is for sure my favorite, but overall, definitely not Kanye's best work, and it didn't sound perfectly mixed, but yeah, give it a listen, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Also, if you have any more weird shit that you know about Kanye, please leave it in the comments, this shit is so interesting to me. I also really appreciate all the support I've been getting on my channel, it's so motivating to read your guys' comments and stuff, so thank you so much. As always, it's been Mikel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.